Bitcoin has been able to stay steady above 68K, but with Trump's ultimatum tonight with Iran, this could be the catalyst to give us more downside or even possibly some upside depending on how it goes. Let's see what the charts are telling us could happen. Welcome back to Flexcandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 2:45 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 68,500. We're gonna start off here with the weekly chart, and currently we're having a red indecisive candle. The stochastics RSI are at a crossroad where we can either roll over or continue to go back up. The only thing that's positive is that we've been able to get above these two humps here where we usually roll over on the stochastics RSI. Hopefully this time around we could continue going up. Now there's also two possible patterns here. This could end up being a bear flag where we could end up falling down to about 44K, but this could also be a double bottom, one bottom, two bottoms, if we continue to have a move up and try to get towards this 21 moving average at $78,809. I feel like today is going to be the catalyst that's going to sway us either way depending on what happens. If we hear some good news, I feel like we could try to rally up towards the resistances of 74K, 76K. We could break that, we could get towards 80K. If we have some bad news, then I could see us heading down towards that 60K level. So right now we are really in crossroads. Now on the 6-day chart, we see that the stochastics RSI kind of looks like it wants to roll over here, and we've been tracing this 200 moving average at 66,486 pretty good here. Again, this is looking like a perfect bear flag. I feel like today's going to decide a lot of things. Now the 21 moving average is currently at 76,989, and this is where we have resistance. If we could move up towards the 21 moving average, that will give us the double bottom that we're looking for, and we could get above the 21 moving average. We could possibly even get towards this 100 moving average at 91,720. Take a look at the 2-day chart. The stochastics look like they want to roll up here, but we haven't been able to get above the 21 moving average. This candle closes in the next 1 day and 6 hours. If we could get above the 21 moving average and get past this 50 moving average at 75,876, we could see more upside. But if we get a rejection at the 21 or at the 50 moving average, this is just a short-term scalp, and eventually we will end up rolling over more. Now on the daily chart, I was talking to you guys about this inverted head and shoulder on the stochastics RSI that has played out. Now we're starting to get to the top of the stochastics here, and we still haven't been able to get above the 21 moving average. This is a little bit worrisome because it sounds like we're losing some strength. But again, a lot of what's going to happen today is going to be dictated by the war. Now here on the 8-hour chart, we could see that we got towards the 200 moving average and we got rejected. We got a lower high here. We didn't even get close to the 200 moving average. Here we got another lower high, and this is the first time that we got a higher high compared to this one, and we did breach the 200 moving average this time. The only thing is that we got tweezer tops, and since then we've fallen down. Now we're sandwiched in between the 200 moving average and the 21 moving average. The stochastics RSI kind of show like they want to start curving back up, and the RSI is kind of pointing up, but we need to get above this 200 moving average, and we need the 21 moving average to cross up on the 200 moving average in order to stay bullish for a bigger move up. If we head over to the 4-hour chart, we can see that we have a double bottom here, and this double bottom will take us possibly to around 74K. But now that I'm looking at it, we got rejected off this 200 moving average. Same deal as the 8-hour time frame. We're stuck in between the 200 and the 21 moving average, and we're kind of creating a falling wedge here. So now I'm kind of seeing that this could actually be some type of a cup and handle play, and if that's the case, this could take us above 74K, basically to 74,400, and this will break 2 or 3 resistances that are currently pushing us down. So right now we need to stay above this 21 moving average pretty much in order for this cup and handle to stay in play. We lose the 21 and the 50 moving average, and especially if we go below this cup area of the cup and handle, then I do see more downside. We need to get above this 200 moving average. If not, more downside will be coming in my opinion. Now on the 1-hour chart, we see that the stochastics RSI is pointing up. We are trying to get above the 21 moving average. We got rejected here. We currently do have a red candle, but again, this is kind of like a falling wedge here. So I'm expecting some type of breakout to happen. If we get to the top of the stochastics and we haven't been able to get above this 21 moving average with strength, then I do see more downside. We take a look at the 15-minute chart. The stochastics here here a toppy. It looks like we're rolling over. What could save us is if maybe we could curve back up here and hump up one more time. And again, rejection off the 200 moving average. So there's a common theme here in the 15, on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, and the 8 hour. We're sandwiched in between these two moving averages. Right here, this kind of looks like it's developing into some type of an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder head. This could be the right shoulder. You know, this could give us a move back up to about 70K. So right now, guys, it's kind of hard to trade. It's kind of indecisive. I feel like we need to wait to see what's going to happen tonight with the Iran war, and that's really going to dictate where we could go. Once again, we have good news. I see us having upside and possibly going up towards 74K and testing those resistance levels. If we have bad news and the war goes on and there's strikes, then I could see us falling all the way down even to 60K. So we have to stay tuned for tonight. Right now, we have a couple of patterns that show that things could go up, but there's nothing for certain. Things are volatile. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.